Hey, greetings and good Sunday morning to everyone out there. Lieutenant Colonel Allen West. And first and foremost, I want to say thank you to all of you who sent your prayers, your thoughts, your encouragement, your emails, your text messages, your phone calls to support my wife Angela in the ordeal that she went through. And I'm still very upset, very livid about what happened. And so I just want to share with you some things. You know, right here in my hands are the receipts. These are the receipts from the dinner that Angela had Friday night at PF Chang's in North Park Mall. And it shows that she had a lemonade, and of course with the complimentary water. And you can see on these receipts that it's time-stamped at 8:05 p.m., this receipt. Now we're going to post it out there for all of you to see. But of course, my wife Angela was stopped by a black female Dallas police officer, L. Harris, badge number 11792, for not using a turn signal to change lanes. When was the last time anyone was stopped for not using a turn signal to change lanes? Unless you cause an accident. I got it. But just to stop someone for that? And then my wife was forced out of her car because this person, Officer L. Harris, badge number 11792, is part of a Dallas Police Department DUI unit, state-granted funded, so that they can go out and troll the streets and looking for people guilty or appears innocent as well to drum up charges against them in order to continue the funding that they have. My wife voluntarily, as a good citizen, got out of the car, participated in a field sobriety test. When she was asked to blow repeatedly, nothing came up on the breathalyzer because all she had was a water and a lemonade. But yet, my wife was arrested, handcuffed, brutally handcuffed, and charged initially, arrested under suspicion of DUI. From what? She didn't do anything with a breathalyzer. And then all of a sudden she's coerced, intimidated, and threatened into taking a blood alcohol test. Because obviously now you have to try to see if you can drum up charges for my wife taking drugs. My wife was charged with driving while intoxicated with a minor child. I'm very upset with the fact that my grandson, Jackson, was in danger by being left in the car with just a couple of police officers. Not even the courtesy to wait for our youngest daughter and her husband to come there and retrieve our grandson while mom, grandma, my wife, was being arrested. So here's the deal. This is what has to happen. Number one, Officer L. Harris, 11792, that's her badge number, needs to be terminated from the Dallas Police Department. That's what I want to see happen. Number two, the charges brought against my wife must be dropped and her record must be cleaned because this is all that happened. Here's the proof. She was not drinking that night. And to force her into taking a blood test using a warrant and all these other tactics, these Gestapo-like tactics, my wife does not take drugs. Oh, by the way, the only thing she had taken earlier that day were 2 Excedrin. Then the other thing that has to happen, Chief of Police Garcia of Dallas Police Department, Mayor Eric Johnson, Mayor of Dallas, and Dallas District Attorney John Creuzot, you will come to my house and you will publicly apologize to my wife, to my grandson Jackson, and to his parents, our youngest daughter Austin and dad JD. Now, I want to see this happen by close of business Tuesday. And I also want to see a review of this Dallas DUI unit, because if they're going out there trolling the streets, just looking to make collars because they have some quota so that they can continue to get state funding, the citizens of this area don't need that. Now, I want to see these things happen. If they don't happen, I will end up becoming your worst nightmare because I will defend the honor of my wife and my family. And I will also defend the honor of the Dallas Police Department because corrupt officers and corrupt practices should not dishonor the thin blue line. And I will also defend the honor of the citizens here in North Texas, in the Dallas area. Very simple things that I'm asking for because the proof is right here. You arrested a woman, you disrespected her, you tarnished her reputation because she had a cup of water and a cup of lemonade. That is unacceptable. But God bless you and God keep you.